Everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kay. If you don't know me yet, if you're new here, thanks for being here today. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video because I will be sharing my favorite cooking books. If you have been following me for a while, you guys know I am very much a foodie. I love food, I love cooking. I work as a food stylist, among other things, and I love that job. I also have a massive passion for food and produce and different ingredients. So literally, cooking books are like my type of meditation, my kind of me time. If I'm not feeling great, if I'm a bit down, if I just want to have an hour to myself doing things that I'm enjoying, I will take my favorite cooking books. I will sit on a sofa or on a bed. I will lay them around me, and then I go through them and I look at the recipes I want to make, and I put little papers or little bends into the pages. So it is definitely a passion of mine, and I do order a lot of cooking books constantly. I actually order much more than I have the time to go through the recipes and make, but that doesn't stop me really from ordering more. So I want to share some of my favorites today because I know I have a lot of people who enjoy cooking here. And I also want to say that please let me know what kind of recipes you want to see. I don't post recipes that often, but I do try to kind of create a video with maybe 3 recipes, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or if you want to see like 3 recipes with pasta or with rice or with, I don't know, potatoes or some particular ingredients, or you want like 15-minute meals or something particular. So I am vegan. I have been vegan for quite a few months. I was vegetarian for a long time before then, quite a few years, and then before that I used to still eat fish, but not really eat that much meat. I've never really been into meat. And the first thing I gave up was dairy, and then I gave up meat, and then I gave up fish. And then I transitioned into veganism probably September time, maybe a little bit before then. And it was a very easy transition because I don't really miss anything that isn't vegan or any kind of animal products. I don't really miss them because I think that there are plenty of other alternatives out there. I am not a preacher. I don't try to convert everybody I know into a vegan. It is totally up to you. I just think that if you do choose to eat animal products or non-animal products, you need to try to source them more ethically or wisely or locally, or, you know, just think about where your food comes from. So let's dive into the books because I actually have quite a few. One of my absolute recent favorites is this one. It's called Vegan from Jean-Christian Jury. So this is it's called the Cookbook, Vegan the Cookbook. And you guys, this is an incredible cookbook regardless if you're a vegan or not. And this has so many recipes. This is just like a treasure chest of recipes. Not every recipe has a picture, which can be a deal breaker for a lot of people. I can be that person as well. I do like a picture with my recipe just because, I don't know, somehow it makes me feel like a bit more secure about what I'm cooking, but also it attracts my attention more. And this has recipes, vegan recipes from all over the world, and every single recipe has a country. So this one is from Iran, this one is from Greece, then we have South Africa, we have Zambia, we have Dominican Republic, Ukraine, France, Vietnam. So many recipes from all over the world. Incredible recipes. You can search for them by ingredients, you can search by a country. Really amazing stuff. I think they are divided into the sections, some sections. So then we have starters, we have salads, we have soups, we have main courses, and then we have desserts, and I think then there are drinks as well. So many amazing recipes. I actually ordered another book from this guy. I have pre-ordered it in a way because it has not been available on Amazon or eBay for a very long time. So I have paid for it and I have pre-ordered it, and I'm waiting for them to ship it, even though it is £80. £80 for a cookbook is a lot of money, hell a lot of money, but it's definitely one of the most beautiful vegan cookbooks I have ever seen. So I splashed the cash and ordered it, and hopefully it will get back in stock at some point. But this is definitely one of my recent favorites. Right, going through some of the oldies, which are not necessarily vegan. This is the How to Eat a Peach by Diana Henry. And this is a beautiful book that just doesn't just have recipes in it. It just has the most lovely, beautiful photography and table settings, very rustic. It has stories in it, and I just love the whole theme and the color palette and just everything about this book. This is not a vegan cookbook. It has fish in it and it has meat in it, but it's just a lot of beautiful fresh ingredients that are accessible and that are tasty. Like this is definitely calling my name. This is the rhubarb marmalade and rosemary cake. I think this will have to be made sometime soon, as it is rhubarb season here in UK at the moment. Like even simple things like that melon and goat's cheese curd with red wine and lavender dressing. You know, it's so simple, but it's such a beautiful and interesting recipe that, I mean, how could you resist something like this? But I also like how every kind of chapter is a story, actually. For example, this one is called Take Me Back to Istanbul, and then you have 5 recipes in here, but before the recipes there is a story clearly about Diana's, you know, adventures in Istanbul. The cover of this book is also very tactile because it is like very soft velvet, so that helps too. It just helps that it is such a beautiful, to the touch as much as to the eye book. One of my favorites for salads, A Salad for All Seasons by Harry Eastwood. So this is purely salads, but you guys, I think the word salad is so underrated in a way that everybody just thinks of lettuce, and there is so much more to a salad than lettuce. So this has 4 different seasons, and all the seasons have different salads in them. I will show you a few of my favorites here because I already put some papers in here. I have had this book for quite a few years now. This is not vegan book as well, by the way, but also I think salads is definitely one of those things that you can adjust and you can be creative with, you can add and you can take away. For example, lightly pickled beetroot, cucumber and feta with raspberry dressing. I think that that's so delicious, like all those flavors together. Yes, please. And then we have this, which is goat's cheese and honey parcels with green beans. Obviously, being vegan, I can't have goat's cheese or honey, but I have vegan cheese and I have agave syrup. So you can absolutely make all of these recipes into, you know, your version of them. So I'm gonna put that book to the side and try to make those sometime soon. Yeah, even they have the classic Cobb salad, but look at that. That's a different version of a Cobb salad altogether. So yeah, love that one. A few books for Anna Jones, who is definitely one of my favorite authors when it comes to food, because she makes very simple, very attractive, very delicious food. And this one is called A Modern Way to Cook, over 150 quick, smart and flavor-packed recipes for every day. So I have 2 books of hers. The first one that I got is one of my favorite books, full stop, cooking books or not. It's called Anna Jones, The Modern Cook's Year. So I'm going to start with this one actually, because as you can see, I've got a lot of little papers in it. I love this book so much. So again, this is by seasons. So we have different seasons and every season has lots and lots and lots of different recipes. Some of my favorite recipes come from here. This is not vegan as well, but this is, I think it's mostly vegetarian. So we have things like almond satay bowl with tempeh, which I have made before, and it's beautiful, beautiful. Roast leek feta and lemon polenta cake. Yes, and there are things like charred courgettes with mozzarella and lavage. I mean, you don't have to use lavage, you can use any other herb. Just always try to go with what's accessible to you. This is absolutely delicious. Roasted strawberries and chia breakfast bowl. I have had this many times and it's divine. But you can roast not just strawberries, you can roast any berries, you can roast rhubarb and things like that. Like this spring tart is just gorgeous. If you eat eggs, this is beautiful. So it's just puff pastry with different vegetables and then cracked eggs into it, and then it's baked. Like divine. So this is one of my absolute favorite cooking books. I made so many recipes from here before. And then I got this one, which is the Uro, A Modern Way to Cook. And I like this one a lot as well. I haven't cooked as many things from here as I did from the other one, but it got some really delicious, healthy things as well. Like this one is the plantain, avocado, and black bean bowl. There are little squash greens and quinoa fritters. And yeah, lots and lots of beautiful things. Lentil and roast tomatoes with horseradish. I love anything with lentils. Quite a big lover of lentils. Different chocolate buckwheat granola. I make my own granola. I actually did a whole video about it with buckwheat as well, but I make it more like maple flavored, and I really like it. So that is a great twist on that as well. So all the recipes are really like healthy and nutritious and nourishing, but at the same time they're tasty and delicious. So moving on, love, bake, nourish. I love baking. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys know I love baking. I love making sweet things, even though I don't actually have a sweet tooth. I think I just enjoy the process of it. So this is from Amber Rose. I think she's from New Zealand, and there are so many beautiful recipes here. This is not vegan either. My Nana seasonal sponge pudding I have made many times with different fruit before I went vegan, because this does have eggs. However, I will be able to make this as well, just making a chia egg or a flax egg, and then even like things like grilled peaches with mascarpone cream. I mean, how good is that? Like, that's just delicious as it is. Poppy seed cake with lemon topping. We have nutmeg love cake, lemon drizzle loaf, which looks divine. There is a flourless beetroot and chocolate cake, which is really delicious as well. If you hear any recipe that I mentioned and you're like, can we make it on camera? Let me know and I will definitely try to do that. There is a simple nut flour cake, which is good as well. Requires quite a lot of eggs, like 4 eggs. And then this one, the chestnut cake with purple berries. Really beautiful if you like baking and you wanna go into more interesting flavors, basically. Vegan cookbook that is just fantastic for everyday cooking, and yeah, like got a lot of good accessible vegan recipes, is the Minimalist Baker Everyday Cooking. Minimalist Baker just does the most amazing video recipes on Instagram and on her side, and it's just so easy to follow and so inspiring. And for me, that's the thing, like if the person can make you want to cook, that's a skill. That's a really good skill. Love this. Carrot walnut bread, 1 bowl zucchini walnut muffins, Greek kale salad. Then we've got some potatoes, which I just love potatoes, you guys. Like, don't start me on potatoes, basically. Yeah, I can talk about potatoes all day. Things like that. Like, look at that beautiful tart. Could you tell it's vegan? No, not really. It's a rusty garlic and asparagus tofu quiche. Love that. So yeah, this is definitely a must-have if you're vegan, and if you are just maybe getting into veganism, or even if you don't want to be vegan but you want to have 1 vegan day a week, or you want to include some vegan meals into your week. It's a great way to sometimes give your system a rest, or just try something new. Like just open yourself up to new things. Another favorite of mine from recent purchases is called Rebel Recipes from Nikki Webster. This is vegan as well, and I love so many recipes from this book. I will show you some of them. So this roast cauliflower carbonara with crispy kale. Pasta, yes, always up for pasta. Beetroot risotto with hazelnut and cashew parmesan. I have made this, it's incredible. Roast potatoes with tzatziki and peas. Yes. Roast aubergines with tahini and pomegranate. I have made these were so good. But then there are also things like salted date and salted caramel pecan buns. Like, that's indulging and that's delicious and it's vegan. Like, that's good. That's very, very good. One of the best recipes I made from here was this smoky lentils and harissa roast cauliflower and aubergine. This was so, so, so delicious. It literally flew off the table. So these are the few that I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you got some inspiration. Who's here? What's up? What's up? Oh my goodness, what's the matter? What's the matter? Sid decided he has to be in the video. He has something to say. What have you got to say? What do you want? You look very tired. Why did you lie down? It's one very needy dog, you guys. But yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some inspiration. And if you have any questions about the books that I showed you, or if there is a recipe that caught your eye, and maybe you want me to do like a video of my favorite recipes from my favorite books, let me know. And I will definitely try to do that soon. And otherwise, I just hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Love you all very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye!